Boop. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, April the 11th, 2022. It is also the Monday of Holy Week for year C. And interestingly enough, I talked about this last year on Holy Monday. The texts for Holy Week are the same for all 3 years. And so when we hit, unlike the regular daily Bible readings that change up over a 3-year period, every year these are the same readings. And so last year, I did last year I did Isaiah. The year before that, in year A, I did John, which was also the first year that we when we started the DBRs because of COVID. And so this year C, I thought I would finish it up by doing Hebrews 9:11 through 15. But I'll read those readings to you again. The readings for Monday of Holy Week are Isaiah 42, 1 through 9, Psalm 36, 5 through 11, then Hebrews 9, 11 through 15, and then John 12, 1 through 11. So I'm going to look at Hebrews and talk about perfection, because we talk about perfection a lot in our lives. Not often in ourselves so much. I mean, there are people who talk about how perfect they are, and then they think that about themselves. We call them narcissists. But more often, when we talk about perfection or other people, we talk about things that we're envious of in other people, things that we perceive them to be perfect in. They've got the perfect hair, they've got the perfect skin, they've got the perfect job, the perfect grades, the perfect marriage, the perfect family, even though in reality they aren't that perfect. And we would probably see that if we really paid attention, and we see it when we do really pay attention, that the things that we think are so perfect are not. And when we do see it, when we are confronted with that reality about perfection, or what we thought was perfect, we're often disturbed, because I think it calls into question even our idea of perfection. And if they can't attain this perfection, is there any hope for us? These people that we thought were perfect or had all these things perfect, if they're not really that perfect, what hope is there for us? So that's the problem with perfection, is that, that's the problem with it. Or rather, the problem with perfection is really maybe our idea of it. Perfection is for us an idea, not a reality. And often that idea has nothing to do with reality, either about who we are or who we could become, or even really, for that matter, what perfection we should pursue. Are these things that we deem perfect, are they even worthwhile? Are they really good? So the truth is, it's an issue of like close, but not perfect. Even our pursuit of God's good is in the end not perfect enough, because we lack the vision and the understanding of all the really real things about God, that we can even really pursue Him correctly, right? That's the lesson of this Lenten season. Hopefully, as we've gone through Lent, you've kind of maybe reflected on your personal life and reflected about your relationship with God, and realized that even though you may have thought you had it all right, and that you had all your, you had your worship nailed down, all those things like that you really weren't. It wasn't as perfect as it really should be. So before you go away all depressed, know this: the Hebrews assures us, in the midst of this dark reality, that there is one who can do perfectly what we cannot do for our limited selves, right? And in His perfect nature and in His perfect vision, He mediates a way for us to know and to be known by the true perfection, that true God that true good that we all need most. So no, you're not perfect, but you can be made perfect in Christ. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out and enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow for Tuesday of Holy Week. Talk to you later. Boop.